Alrighty guys, hello, welcome. So we are so we played Dying Light, we finished the game around, I believe we finished it around, um, we finished it around, which, it was about, yeah, it was about like, took us 5 hours, so it took us about basically three, 2.5. I mean, almost like 3, 5, 4, 9. Maybe the game took us like 9 hours to beat, roughly. Man, we did that 2 weeks ago, but no, 6 days ago we finished up the game. Wonder why that got more views. Like sometimes I get confused why you guys what was so good about this? You know what I mean? Like why was this worse? Wouldn't this be the better, more hyped part, the ending? How did this get more views than sometimes I don't know. How much did Titanfall get? Was that interesting? 9 views about Atom Falls. But yeah, no, I kind of had the same. But yeah, nah, those are just boring streams. Clearly, you guys like seeing Dead Island. Yeah, even Dead Island was more fun to watch, huh? I mean, hey, you guys already probably seen a lot of Dying Light. I mean, I can see why Dead Island was. Anyways, we're gonna play Dying Light 2. I think we're gonna go all the way to the. There's this building that you'll see what I'm talking about. I don't want to spoil much if you guys don't know what this is about. You play as a guy named Aiden Caldwell, trying to find. Well, you'll find it. You'll find out. Aiden Caldwell is the antagonist, the protagonist of the story of Dying Light 2. And we made a familiar face. We made a guy that we meet in Dying Light. We meet, and you'll see. So let me go ahead. I've also made this game 4K and with 60 FPS. So we're gonna figure this out. We should be getting 4K, 60 FPS. Let me take a look real quick. Let me get a new game. But here we go. The subtitles should be off. We're gonna go ahead. No slots available. Alright, I'll delete I'll delete this one. There we go. So we're gonna go here and should be good. We're just gonna play it on normal. So we're not gonna skip the prologue because the prologue's part of the game. Here we go. You guys ready? Wait. Alright, here we go. I mean, hey, I thought we were gonna watch that other thing, but it's okay. Here we go. Uh, this is gonna be a very subtle in the beginning. This won't be our stress. Right now, we don't got. I mean, I believe this prologue is very straightforward. But no, this game is going to be Dang, this game looks. I mean, this game looks way better. Hmm. All right. Here we go. Pilgrim's Path. So I'm already getting lag. This is, wow, dude. So if you run this game at 4K, I mean, you can just look at the. I didn't even notice that you can see the wall. That's really cool. I really like how the environment in the back. Like, can you? I mean, you could probably go there, right? Nah. Maybe you can. That looks really cool. This game. I mean, you could tell this is quality right here, but we need to go ahead and fix the performance because this is laggy right here. This is what I like to call increases the latency. We need some graphics. Let me see if I can get any if I can get any quality here. This is again this is very much impacting my computer. Here's the problem here. I might have to look up we might actually have to I might have to look up a little video how I can get better frame rate because I'm not getting good frame rate right now. Again, we are rendering this game at I think the best graphics. So it's pushing my system, it is. I don't know if I'll be able to do it. And by the way, the Beast, I don't even know how we're gonna run that game, dude. Like whenever that comes out, I mean there's no way that's gonna run. That is going to be insanely impact like the frame rate. I mean, hey, you know, they can make that engine feel good, but that could be really bad. Let me look it up. Dying Light 2. Let's go for a FPS boost. So if you enable, I don't know if this changes. This gives you about a 10. Okay, you get a 12 difference. 9. So DX11 would be about 90? So DX11 is good. Hold on a minute. DX11. DX11. So yeah, you get about 90. Oh shoot. Okay. I mean that's not bad. That's not bad at all, dude. Let me take a look here. D3. I'm gonna go 11. We're gonna see if this helps. Great. Hold up. Okay, hit it on 11. Yeah. Apply that. Oh, it's gonna restart the game, isn't it? Uh-oh. I'm just gonna hit it to DX11. It seems like you get better frame rate, so I don't know. I think you get what, 12% difference? Something like that. Again, I think I could probably figure out a way to run it with good frame rate. Remember, this game came out in 2022, 2020. Like this, you know. I mean, I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. Here we go. Pilgrim's Path, the first objective of our journey. My goal is to beat. Well, we finished Dying Light. I needed to wrap that game up quick because it was short. This game's gonna be a long one. But again, it's next gen. It's a next gen game. It's obviously gonna have a more impactful. Let me see if this is. This is better, right? Is it? It might be better. Let me see if I can help. Let me see. Hold up. DX. And if we turn this off. Again, what is this? So if we turn that off, it's on. Here's the problem here, right? If we hit that on high. It looks better, right? Yeah, it does. I think so. That looks different. They look similar, but particles? You know, maybe we should lower the particles. Like, I'm trying to think, like, this is okay frame rate, but is there a way we can make the frame rate higher? Video. Because field of view, motion blur effects, sharp. I'm sure the sharpness is what broke everything, but listen, I mean, like, HUD, nah. Here's what I'm thinking. We should do like a, maybe particles, because particles aren't, let's see how much particles change it ever. Let's see how much did they change. Hold on, let me take a look. So if we look at the particle effects, if we lower these, such as fire, smoke, rain, here's the problem with this. That is really good for immersion. We need this. So we need shadows. We need the contact shadows. We need, this is what, oh. I mean, this, a lot of this, oh, shoot. Like, we need this. We just need this. There's no question. We need that. We need this. I mean, all of this is just taking my computer and sending it to a CPU, hell. That's basically it. I mean, a lot of these settings are going to impact my frame rate. I mean, I literally set the draw distance. If I'm setting that high, there's a good chance it is not going to go well. I'm running it on the DX, but it's not like, again, it's just probably around 50. Like, the frame rate's probably 50. This just isn't that good for, you know what I mean? There's like frame rate drops. Now, the problem with this is I'm surprised we're getting frame rate drops. But I have an idea. So we're gonna go here. Now I'm gonna go to my graphics settings, right? I'm gonna put this game in a, we're gonna go to graphics, and I'm going to put this game as high performance for my graphics card. Alright. Now I'm sure there's ways we can, what about power saving? Oh. Okay. I mean, not bad, dude. These aren't bad settings. But if I let it decide. Hold on, let me take a look. Up, down, up. Up, down, up. I like this. This is good. This is better. Again, this is still pretty laggy. I mean, it's alright. It's not horrible. You gotta remember, this is 4K. I mean, what are you guys getting? You guys are probably getting about, I mean, it still seems we're getting about 60. This is about like 50 FPS, or like maybe somewhere around 40. This isn't bad. I think what we'll do at the moment is, because I can't really think we could, I think for next stream, since this is going to be very, you know, very beginning, this is just the beginning. So all we're gonna do, get to the building that I want to talk about. I'm not gonna spoil it. We're gonna get there, and then we will do that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I can do to help the situation. I'm gonna close out of things. I'm gonna close out of stuff I don't need. So Chrome, I don't need this in. Nah. So I don't think we need that. We needed that. Alright, this is good. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna actually check something real quick. I'm gonna go to my NVIDIA. I'm gonna click on here, and what are the performance we're getting right now? I'm gonna set this game to RTX Dynamic. Use the global. I got another idea, guys. 1 second. Frame rate. Here we are. This might fix it. Hold up, guys. We might be onto something here. quite. Not quite. That did not do much. I honestly think I made it kind of laggier. 1 second, guys. I am rendering this at DL. I'm going to set this to 144. I can type it in. There we go. I'm going to set it to my hertz, so I get the amount. I'm going to get 60. Let me go 60. I'm going to go 60. That's not bad. So I'm going to render this at 60 because why not? This isn't great. This isn't great, dude. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to turn this on. That might help. That did help, I think. Again, I don't know why I'm doing too much of this right now. I should be doing this when I'm not streaming, but hey. We're just going to set this to lower. I'm going to go like 20. We're going to hit this cap at 20. That actually might have helped a little bit. Yeah, that might have been actually pretty useful. But nah, I gotta lock in, dude. We'll go from hospital to, yeah. That's what we'll do. I think this is pretty good. This is not bad to start. This is way better than anything we made it to. I'm gonna go with this, dude. I like this. This is pretty good. I think this is okay. This isn't bad frame rate to start off. Let's do it. So, if you guys remember, there was a guy, and his name, ooh, frame drops immediately around this area. His name was, ooh. My frame just went. Oh, you see that frame drop? Ooh, that frame rate just died. It really just had a moment. You guys see how that lag right there? It's okay, we got it. This is gonna be laggy, dude. So this is Spike. We met him. This was the guy that I think we meet him in where do we meet Spike? We meet him at a camp, a survivor camp, and he's like, yo, it's good. And I think he gives us the objective to set up the traps, and we have to arm them, and that's how we beat this guy. This game is, I believe, oh yeah, this game is a sequel to, because you're going to figure out what I mean by that, because Spike talks about the guy, and you'll find out this is really bad. This is not great, dude. This is bad, dude. Wow. Seriously? Wow, bro. Alright, here we go. So we also just want to let you guys know there is ray tracing, and yeah, so this is ray tracing. This is very like this is right here, dude. I mean, this is in, this is impacting the performance for sure. It looks good, but at the same time, it's really going through it, dude. I low-key kind of want to play with the frame rate because it's not bad, but it's really bad at the same time. Like, some of these parts really get the frame rate, and it's like, I mean, it's really bad, dude. Some of these times where you can, like... So what I'm going to do, because this isn't really looting, this is the prologue, I'm not going to... I might as well snap. Yeah, I forgot about this. So yeah, this house does not, this is not what we're looting, basically. Alright, 1 second. Here we go. So you guys know, this was in the first game. This was the city of Haran. This was 50 years ago. Something about that. And then that's, that is insane. Like, that was 50 years ago. Wow. But yeah, so that was Haran. You know, I kind of wish you didn't have to do the sense. That'd be kind of cool if you could just really immerse yourself and just click when you find it. I mean, I get that that's the point of the survivor sense, but let me just take a look real quick. Here we go. I'm gonna grab these. Nothing in there. How did I miss this? Yeah, some things you just don't know. But there's really just nothing here. There's not much in this place. After all, it is the prologue, so there's no, you know. I wonder how I wonder if it's gonna, I wonder how the game would start, you know? I wonder how the third game, I wonder how Dying Like the Beast is gonna start, low key, because think about it, right? You would need to, I mean, like, I have no idea. I have no idea how it would start. Rice, I'm gonna grab that. Cool. But yeah, I mean, look at this. This is good lighting, dude. I mean, imagine what the third game's gonna look like. I mean, Dying Like the Beast, I wonder if it's gonna start like we're in the hospital, we gotta get out of there, and then we're just on our own. Do you know what I mean? Ray tracing really sets it, dude. This game is ray traced, by the way. So, if you're wondering, well, wait, let me take a look. Wait. You're not gonna catch me slipping. Ah, I missed that. Okay. Cool. So there's actually an Easter egg. Let's loot this place up. Oh, Spike, you scared me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were something else. Okay. How much did we miss in this round? There we go. Forgot how long the prologue was. It's a long prologue, guys. I wonder if she was writing that and just like. Let's see what we got. Where you going, Spike? Huh? Where does he go? Damn. Yo, that's cool. I never actually followed Spike. Come on, Spike. He's not gonna open Dizzy. Dang. I've always got so confused. That's a step? I guess? These are steps? I don't know. Random. Oh, yeah. Not this one. Where's the who do you who? Oh, I spoiled it. But in Dead Island, where that? Did I miss it? So there's an Easter egg that let me see if I can find it. Was it here? Dude, no way. Oh, nice, dude. I didn't even know he opened that door. So I've never done this before. Who does from? Alright. Man, this FPS is really making the gameplay feel weird, low key. So, alright. So, at dawn, we gotta go talk to this guy, and he basically, he's waiting for us at dawn, and so we have to survive the night. After that, we gotta go, you'll find out, but we gotta speak to the informant, and yeah. This is honestly located. Let's just get to the Let me just notch up a little bit. We'll be good. Hey, you gotta get up in here, so you have to get in these crevices. Let me just snatch up real quick, and we'll get out of here. We're good there. Close this. On the floor. Usually knocking them is pretty good, because when you knock them, you can just, you know. This is how I know I would. See, I didn't even know I could search that. See what I mean? I hope they make the survivor sense easier. I don't know how they would change it up, but, you know. That would be pretty cool if they changed it up. But imagine this at 60 frames. That'd be awesome. Ooh. Dang, I missed this. And this. And that. I'm trying to see if there's anything I really missed here. Let me take a look. I mean, this game just requires a lot of using this. I'm gonna try to use this more. So there's that thing you find, and there's a weapon you can find. It is amazing. Now, I got it in my playthrough, and it was a knife. It was a very helpful to my survival. It was really good. Now, there are other knives in the game, but it's a great knife to start off with. Let me take a look. I think it was somewhere here. Oh. Come here. So sometimes what I like to do is push them in the wall. Oh. Hold up, let me take a look real quick. Let me just scan. Where was it at? Nothing. Alright, we're climbing. I don't know if I missed it already or what, but okay, we're probably getting about 40, 50 frames. Let me turn this light on real quick. Also, I wonder how they would want you to do this smoothly. Okay. It's weird having this frame rate, but oh well. So there's nothing in here? Guess so. Yeah, so I don't really know where that knife was, but you get a knife in the game, and it's amazing, dude. Like, it honestly is really useful. It is real useful, dude. But like I don't know where it was. There's this. A scrapped great axe. I mean, not horrible. Let me take a look. So there's some chamomile here. So how you say it? No idea. I'm trying to not move the camera too quick because then the frames drop immediately. But yeah, there's supposed to be a weapon. A knife. And I don't know where it was. And I kind of want to find it. But it's not that big of a deal. It may be nearby. Who knows? Maybe we didn't even pass it yet. Let's take a look. Patch you up. Again, the prologue does give you a good start. With giving that knife, that's why you don't want to skip the prologue, because honestly, that knife is really helpful for survival, you know? And like, so I think for this you just, hold up. Are you kidding me? Where's it at? I really want to find it. Again, it's a lot of, there's just a lot of chamomile. Not a lot of, again, I think these are, chamomile is really useful and I should be grabbing it more. And bead ties, because you can actually craft yourself honey. And, med kits, as you can saw, the first crafting recipe was a med kit, which is really useful. Now, a military med kit, I think a med kit or like regenerates like almost your full health, but almost the full bar. But the military med kit, I think, generates your entire health to 100%. So, man, I want to find that knife, but I think I just passed it. Now I just feel like maybe I'm being too quick, but no, it was a really cool. It was very useful, even when I was playing it. What's good, bruh? I don't know what player was instinct would not. Most, the player's instincts usually knock that zombie off. Oh! Oh my gosh, bro. Oh man. That is crazy. Do we even know where that zombie fell? Like, I hope it's good, dude. They're charging $60, by the way, for the third game. $60, guys. That's some money right there. But the director, franchise director, he actually said something about it's worth the money, and like, hey, he may be right, but at the same time, I don't know. Where's that knife? It just isn't. I mean, it's not there, dude. There's no way it's here. We lost it. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start this up now. So this is not an instinct. I think this is optional. Because maybe you can't and you have to do this, but there is a. I hope they, in the third game, do not start it off with the Banshee. Because, low key, the Banshee is such a difficult enemy. Like, the Banshee is no joke, guys. Like, this thing jumps, and you just don't know when it's. You gotta be ready for her. She's no joke. Look at her. Watch, ready? Look, watch, look at her. Here she comes. Look at her. I mean, she crazy. Where's she at? Ah, see what I mean? Come here. Yeah. So you just gotta be ready for it. Here she comes. I hear her. I might be off. Come on, jump me. Come on. I know. I'm ready. Here we go. Oh, dude, she is crazy. So now I go for it. Yep. So she likes jumping on, you ready? And, dang. Dang, dude. So you gotta get ready, because what she does is she jumps on zombies' heads. So, dang, bruh. Am I about to die? This is embarrassing. Not today, though. Oh my gosh, guys, I am struggling right now. I am struggling. This is really embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Why am I scared of her? Get over here. I'm getting up there. This is the weirdest fight. What is happening? Like, the Banshee's like way too difficult to start off the game low-key. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. You're dead. I win. Dude! I mean, I'm ready for you now. Let's go. Just do it! Come here. Like, I mean, she is an enemy, bro. She is an enemy. Oh, my chance. Get her. There it is. I got her. Dang, it's the lag that makes this so much worse. I'm right here, bruh. Get her out of here, bro. Shut up. Shut up. I almost just lost. I almost just lost. Because, you know, she has these unpredictable, the Banshees are way too difficult to start off the game. I really do think they should have thought this through. Hacksaw. Like, they should have thought this through, dude. You can't start the game off with the Banshee. Again, the reason why that took so long, it was all that lag. But you only meet the Banshee, this is the only time the Banshee comes after you, which is really bizarre. Oh, that's a way to get in too. But I'm not going to do that. I don't even think I knew I could do that. Here we go. But yeah, I'm not. Here we go. Oh yeah. There we go. Nice. Alright, so I think it would have probably showed, there's no chamomile, I think we're fine. Just gonna loot up here. Again, this doesn't matter at all. There's way more. Oh, there we go. If we ever need something, it's fine. It blows me away though that like that is the way they start up the game, you know? Like, they literally start the prologue with the Banshee. That is insane. It's so evil, too. Like, why? Why would you do that? Like, ooh, let's start it off with the, one of the most annoying enemies in the game. I don't know. There's a little bit of a flow problem. I feel like people realize, too, that's a crazy enemy to just be like, just to throw out players, you know? This game is super. You just want to just loot, dude. It is really just insane. Again, I kind of want to see what I could find in the beginning for the prologue. Um, like if I scan, what am I missing? The cabinet there, the doors. Hold on, let me scan. All right. All right. So, I think. So when we, yeah, the scene checks us with something, and I think this is why we get. So we're kind of turning, but we're also kind of not. Like we're resisting it. It's so we get seizures, just like in the first game. Um, why did that happen? I don't get why this happened. So they just had a fire? Like I don't understand that. How did that happen? What, they just had a fire and then like the hospital was burning down? Confusing. The frame rate is insane. Wait. Huh? Wait. Did we have, I thought we had to click the frequencies, the options, right? Wait, did they change it? I don't know. No way, dude. What does that note say? What does that say? Is that a bunch of numbers? Yeah, well, I mean, people. Yeah, it's just. Alright, so now we're gonna meet we're gonna meet the informant. Alright. Yeah, I wonder how the third game's gonna start, you know? Like, I have no idea. I mean, I've got an idea, but, you know, I've got to guess. I think it's gonna start, like, we're gonna wake up in the hospital. They're, you know, and then... I don't think I've ever took these routes. Well, hold up. Anything? Again, this is gonna mean more medkits. That only means more. Wow. This only means more medkits. You know? So I should be collecting this because this recipe is very important. Can't believe I did that with that kind of frame rate. I hope we can, you know, make the beast look great. But I don't know. Since it's the latest game coming out. Alright, I'm gonna grab those. We're just gonna take a look. Wow. Still a very good looking game. So I could read that. That's just optional. But no, this game is very. What's the best way to put it? It's very like I kind of debate on like, you know, it's a cool game. I just sometimes don't really know if I don't actually play it that well. I actually know. This game is the game that I play the most. It's the most time I've spent. with this game here. But it just shows, you know, wow. I mean, it just shows, you know. But what you have to understand is they tried a completely different thing, right? I mean, if you guys didn't know that, they actually when they were making this game, they did not have the idea of what was Dying Light, but now they know what made Dying Light. So it's like this is more. Uh, but so now they know. They're aware. Grab that. They know what made Dying Light, so they're aware. Okay. But yeah, so this is gonna be a long part. This is gonna be a long. Actually, well, I don't know. This could be long though, because I'm doing the whole part of the hospital, which sounds crazy to say. Um, here we go. Alright. So yeah, I think this game is has a weird start. I think again, I hope Dying Light, you know, the Beast has more of a, you know, you wake up, you got to get out of the hospital, then you get, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking they're going to do. You're in the hospital, you're being experimented on, you got to get out of there. You make it out. You are injected with stuff. Because you know they were experimenting on you, and because we know, I guess we were held captive. I mean, in the end of the DLC for Dying Light, there was a let me take a look here. There was this alright. There was this what am I trying to say? There was this why am I blanking, dude? Okay. So yeah, now the graphics are not as good, which you can notice the game does not look as good. And I'm getting probably like 60 frame rate right now. But it's because the textures are not using much performance in the metro station. The metro station, the textures aren't bad. This part is just, it's weird. This part just doesn't lag. But what I notice is this should feel like this for the whole game. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at the sensitivity. That's how you know the graphics are rendering better. And like, it's like, I mean, yeah. Anyways, I mean, look at the, dang, it looks good with ray tracing. So this is about to happen. Again, not a bad way to start it, but it's certainly, they tried things, it just wasn't like Dying Light. This game's too colorful in my opinion. Oh shoot. It's our boy. But we also get bit. There's so many like things where it's like, well, we're not. I'm getting this confused. We're Aiden, so we only got bit, and So yeah, I think it was because of the volatile, but yeah, so that was probably the volatile, but it sounds like Moon from Security Breach, doesn't it? Kind of. Look at this guy. Who's this guy? Uh, Renegades. There we go. But yeah, no. This game has it's very colorful. Anyways, like the frame rate, they should have made the frame rate better. You know, figured out a way to make this part feel just like the whole map. I don't know why they didn't, you know, figured that out. Oh, here we go. But so remember, we are also technically, there might be a weird thing where we might get, that'd be crazy. If Aiden Caldwell came in Dying Light 4 and he came back and he was also infected with stuff, I mean, that would be wild. That would mean two games would have the same protagonist in it. If they did that, you know. Again, I think Aiden's good, but Crane, I don't know, something about his humor. Aiden's okay. I mean, he did alright. I think, but Aiden, actually, if you guys didn't know, I think his name's, I forgot his name, the actor. But he actually he does anime as well. Oh, really? I do think the Renegades are cooler than, I think they're an interesting, I think their cult is better than Baron's. In my opinion, the Baron look, I don't know, this kind of mid. These enemies are more like memorable. Like I won't forget the Renegades are always gonna be so cool, dude. So watch. This is how you do it. Again, it's a little bit difficult. Like again, I don't want to do this every time, but I do want to keep it a habit. Cause like that. Hey yo. All right. Again, I don't really do that much. I'm gonna be very. I'm gonna be honest. I don't do that. I really don't do it that much. Do that much. Like I just don't. You know. It's not really necessary, in my opinion, because you know, there's no. Hmm. That's good enough. I'm trying to figure out what made Dying Light so good. This isn't a bad story. But like, there's no way the Baron's gonna be like Waltz. Right? Nah. I don't know. If the Baron is any good of a villain, I really don't think the Baron will be like. I don't know, the Baron's men seem more like normal enemies, you know, like very basic designing. These guys, I will not forget the Renegades. I mean, these guys were like. Go ahead, do it. I'm ready for you. Let's go, bruh. Hold up. Ooh, my bad, bruh. I wish I could just block and then, like, it's not that big a deal, huh? There you go. See ya. Wanna go again? Should've watched your crotch. That doesn't work every time, by the way. They don't expect you to do it like that. Oh, let me scan the room. Ooh. I hope they have less duplicates too in the next game, because I'm getting a lot of duplicates right now. Alright, here we go. Here we go. We're about to finish up the prologue. Now, Waltz is a tough guy to. I'm on be real. Waltz is he's also a good villain. But, I don't know, dude. Rise? I really just think he is. Waltz is up there, though. What an idiot, bro. Alright, here we go. So this is actually pretty cool. So Waltz, his henchmen actually come after you. I mean, this is. Watch. right? I think so. So here we go. Get to Villador. So we're gonna meet our main companion of the story when we get to out of this water, I believe. Do it. There we go. So this is gonna happen. Here we go. Alright. Here we go. So we about to meet our friend. He's like our main companion in the story. Now there is a, you know, there is a twist to this character. Well, if you don't treat him well, you'll find out. But so this is Hakon. Wow. You know, that's probably what I would do too, though, right? Random person grabs you. I mean, what? So he was being choked, and then they put him on a noose. Hakon cut it with his knife. He threw it, and then what? So now, yeah. Yeah. So the people obviously could tell we didn't have a biomarker, and then, yeah. But no, I would do that too, though. Random people just grab you. But it was because we were in the dark, right? Probably. Oh yeah, this is crazy. You know, it's annoying that I'm not gonna say much, but there's two ways. I don't want to do this. I don't think I'm going to, but it is interesting. There's a part where you can I mean, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I want to, but here we go. Yo, all right. Roof grows roofs, something like that. Just load them up. Okay. At the hospital? So, so we're heading to, hey, hey, hey. Now we get him. So you could tell that this game is really different from Dying Light, you know. I mean, you know, but when you look at this, do you immediately think this is Dying Light? Probably not. I mean, if you know what you're playing, yeah. But you don't, your mind doesn't go, oh, this is Dying Light, you know? Like, if somebody showed me a picture and I never played this, I probably wouldn't think it's Dying Light. Because the game is way too colorful, you know? Oh. It's so weird when you don't have any perks. Hmm. Ooh. Can we also take this way too? Let me check what. Could you walk any slower, bro? Look at this guy, bro. You are on the track team, huh? Search the airdrop. Let's go. What the heck? Oh! Gotta get out of it. Huh? Nah, this game does not give off like. Does not give off scary. Oh. There we go. God. That's it? Nah, we're not done. I knew there was something more to it. Oh, shoot. Sometimes it's really, yep, there it is. Let us in. Alright.
So sorry. You thought it was Robert?
Wow. Alright. Okay, so we need to get to the hospital. Oh, shoot. But yeah, no, I noticed markers of plague. Yeah, this is a cool mission. This is a cool mission. The hospital is interesting, I guess, because it does have a chase, so. Hospital, it's probably the coolest one in the beginning. Wow. That is awful, dude. Can that actually happen? I don't know if that's possible. I don't know. 3 months early? Very interesting. This game has this part has a really interesting way. Like, a bus went through the hospital, and that's how you enter. Yeah, this game. Here's the thing. I think the missions are really interesting, but I do think that the game itself just didn't hit like the first one. I think it was cool how we had to. There was a file that was being uploaded by a guy named Suleiman. But no, yeah, Rise was I think the whole story was interesting. How we had to get the file, and then the GRE, was work, just wanted to militarize. They wanted profit, They didn't want to have the cure. They just wanted the money. They just wanted, they wanted the profit, the money, something like that. Yeah, it's a very cool story. I do think that these missions, though, are interesting. I think, what is this? Letter, harsh goodbye. Here's my thoughts, right? Yeah, we're gonna hit this one again. I kind of wanna. We might actually be able to. No, I might. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, no. My goal next stream. We're not playing it like this. This isn't happening. We are not gonna play it like this because this is laggy, dude. Like, the performance right now is horrible. Now, I wonder if we can craft like 100 lockpicks really quickly. I don't know. Because I saw people with hundreds of resources because, here's the problem. This game will go by perfectly if we just manage our resources. But the game will be a lot more challenging if we only have like rares, commons. Even for the first game, like, you really want legendaries. You want legendaries. You really do, because these enemies are no joke. They really do take, especially a volatile. Oof. Ooh. That just tests it. How do we get in here? What are you doing, bro? Oh, you want me to? That's right. So we craft lockpicks, and we're gonna do this now. So we can craft 104. Is that true? Maybe we can't. And if that's true, that's insane. But again, they may be really easy to. Also, I want to mention, I started something interesting. So in this third game, when you get weapons, weapon crates actually cost. I want to see if there's a better way to learn this. Like, how would I know when I can pick it? No, this isn't obvious. You just have to just try. It's probably really simple. Yeah. Alright. So we're gonna actually encounter a lot of these, what are these, like, GRE doctors, nurses? I don't know. But I wonder if the GRE is going to have anything to do with the third one, though. Like, are they gonna be like, ooh, are they gonna put, like, us in a GRE hospital while we're being experimented, while we play as Kyle Crane? Like, I don't know. It's very interesting. Very, very much. I really hope it's good, dude. I hope the antagonist is good, because Baron, again, the Renegades are way better. Honestly, I think the Renegades are the coolest enemies we've had. I mean, very, very memorable. Like, they're very, like, I would never forget these enemies. Voice crack. I would never forget them. They're really, like, they are really just awesome. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is, depending on, I gotta estimate, we've been recording for 2 hours, probably. Streaming. Recording. I think we've been streaming for like 2 hours. I don't know if that's what we were supposed to do. I think it was. Oh. Hold up. Not gonna catch me slipping. You think I'm gonna waste this? Nah. Let me take a look. Oh, that's not happening. Alright. So, yeah, this is... Oh, yeah, alright. Again, this game's longer, and how many missions were good in this game? Like, when did it get boring? Because I think there was a time where it was just tedious. I think there was a time where this game got too dull, I guess the best way to put it. Very, very boring, and like, there was a time where missions were just like, why did they have to be there, you know? So I think this is the hospital that we were with Mia. We're not going to talk about that. Again, I kind of don't want to I want to do my best to get the ending. I kind of not the ending. I want to get the best choice, and the most fun choice is, well, I know it's probably not the most how do I explain it? The most where am I going? It's not the most oh, okay, yeah. It's you'll see where it would go. If you guys know, if you guys don't, well, there. If you haven't been, treating Hakon, well, then your choices will, because your choices do depend on what you say. So, again, Dying Like the Beast. What's different about it is again, this game I think took longer. I don't know if it took about the same time to make, or if it took longer. But this game is choices, so maybe every game took the same amount of time. But we should have got that DLC a while ago for this game. We should have had the Dying Light 2 DLC, the second one to come out, really soon. It didn't. So they just made it their own game, and I think honestly, like, why can't we get this frame rate outside? You know what I mean? It's like, dang. I'm gonna see how I can try to make the game, ray trace, with, being outside in the world, in the open world with the ray tracing. I'm gonna see if I can make that 60 frames, maybe even higher. But yeah. Now this game, it's again Dying Like the Beast. Here's my one concern about the game so far. My one concern is the combat is awful. I mean, in the best ways to put it, I mean, it looks so weak. Maybe it's just that weapon, but if that's how much the weapon does, like that's the durability. That's really clunky. Like, I mean, that needs maybe they have to recode it, because that is not what we are looking for. And I hope that because the game is just about, you using your power, I hope it's not focus on the power mainly, because that will be the issue. That will be the main issue. Is if all they want to do is make, you just click a button and then you just start ripping zombies, like kind of like the Dead Island thing, where you get the Fury mode. That's basically what it is, because Dying Light is also made Dead Island. Well, Dead Island was the first game. But, I hope that's my little worry. Is like, what if it's just, it looked good. Actually, it looked really good, the way the game flowed. For 30 minutes or like an hour, or however long that was. Again, and that was just 30 minutes. That was a really interesting 30 minutes, But I don't know what they were showing, Was it all that, was it really just that one one mission because I'm trying to think. They showed it. They went to the safe house. Must have been one mission in one video. They must have showcased one mission. But yeah, no, I really hope it's not just the beast mode because you know, and they said they wanted to make the guns better, so they're better. They're not like Dying Light 2. They're just they tuned the guns so they can feel good with like they have like a weight to them. So we're gonna see how that goes, but I hope that, you know, they don't just say, well, we're doing guns, and that's like the only way to kind of win. I hope it's more you choose how you want to play, or you can use guns, you know, knives, melee, stuff like that, to understand, like, you know, how to get past the situation. But oh, I remember this scene. Here we go. Look at this idiot about to jump. It's not stable. Let me jump. Uh-oh. This is a cool part, though. The elevator shaft's such a cool part. Ooh. How did my back survive that? How is Aiden just like, bro, like slammed his back on that metal? Like, that is insane. Wild. Alright. So we're not getting up here. Hold on. Uh-oh. A volatile? Is it a volatile or a volatile? Volatile. It's a volatile. Like what? Maybe it's a volatile. Maybe that's the way to say it. But yeah, I hope it's not. Again, I think I'm excited for the. What am I excited for the most? I think just the. I think for me, it's probably going to be the gameplay. That's probably what most people will say. Ooh, okay. I hope that, again, this is probably not going to happen, but it would be pretty cool if you could drive around in your car, your truck, you know, and be like, while like there were car chases, that'd be pretty cool. You could blow up vehicles while you're doing those car chases. I don't know if they're gonna do all that. But when you say that there's vehicles involved, I kind of start thinking that maybe they're gonna do stuff like that. Maybe. I don't know. But we're gonna find out whenever, I think it would be better if they did it in July though, because like, you know, people are going back to school soon, so it's like, August, really? Like, wild. But it's probably just to give them more time to polish it. Ooh, I got caught. I got caught. Uh-oh. Load up. Shut up. I woke all of them up. Ready? Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I hear it. Oh, you can hear that. I'm just gonna call it a volatile. We're just gonna call it a volatile. I probably butchered that, but there's a volatile in there. I'm not gonna. I think everybody says volatile though. I'm gonna be real. I think everybody calls it that. But Aiden did say, "Oh no, a volatile." So hey, I don't know. It's interesting. Dang, what is going on in there? Open this up. Uh-oh. I remember this part. Oh, oh no. Oh, I think, yeah. Uh-oh. Alright. We found the white and green GRE crate. Yo. Nah, I wonder if Haran did involve, like, was the GRE involved? It was, hold up. I think they're all, yeah. They're all the same. Right? Because it was a file, and then they're like, yeah, no, it is the GRE, I believe. Because Crane also had to contact the GRE. Hey, inhibitor. Here we go. So this will give us the strength to climb the elevator shaft. Alright. Ooh. That looks rough. Imagine injecting that. Return to the elevator shaft. So what I'm noticing too, also I noticed something in the 30-minute gameplay trailer for Dying Light, the Beast. It had I think the cutscenes are gonna be third person. Like it's not gonna be first person. It seems they might be doing like a third person cutscene thing, which sounds interesting, but also I'm a little. I don't know about that. I don't know if the humor will hit. No idea. Ooh. But I don't know. There are worries for sure. Because I think you know why I'm worried? Because this game kind of this game was struggling. Like this game did not receive. They really just didn't do the right thing. They tried something. That's crazy. Still can't believe they were doing drawers. Like, look at that. The little drawer right there. Wow. So I'm getting good frame rate around like. I got good frame rate around the Metro. And the hospital. Just not. I just again. It seems like the open world is where it really suffers the frame rate. Ooh, what is that? Do we want it? Oh, hold on. What's up here? Ooh, 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 ooh. I think the hospital should have been, I think there's some parts got rushed. Kinda, too. In a way. That's kind of why it's a little bit... I get how the story works, but again, I think a lot of the... They used a lot of the cool missions in the beginning. And then, it just started getting... Starting to get boring. It just started to get boring. Very repetitive, like, fetch quests and stuff. Alright. This is when I thought he betrayed us for a second. I thought he put a handcuff on me, but that's what I thought he was. But this part's cool. But again, it's like, why do you use all... They use all the cool missions, and then, like... You know what I mean? They just put the cool missions in the beginning. Okay. Nah, the thing with volatiles, they just like to, you know. So yeah, they like to spit a lot. So they just kind of, that's what's kind of. Ugh. there's this one mission that you guys will. There's this one mission that you have to. Hmm. Hmm. So I wanna try to get I wanna try to get an ending that involves Hakon, but I wanna do it in more of a. I don't wanna say much. It's too early to start saying stuff. No, but this game. This story is like, it's pretty good, dude. They crafted a world, and I think honestly they explained it pretty well. Like, you have factions, survivors, and peacekeepers, and you'll see what those we'll start to learn about that more when we get to like the safe house, the main safe house, where all of the survivors go. Oh, my bad. Ooh, nah. How am I going? How am I alive? No idea. Yo. Yo, we gotta get back up there. Let me up. But yeah, no, I'm worried for I am very worried for the beasts. This game, combat, it looks really weird. And honestly, oh, what is this? Get up here. Am I gonna fall? I'm good. It looks really weird. That is for sure. It looks. What is all this? Oh yeah, this is outside. Okay. So what are these for? UV shrooms. We found a poppy flower. That's cool. Oh. Yeah, I feel like we've been recording for like 2-3 hours. Somewhere around there. Again, we're doing a little bit more. But to be fair, this is about the length of what how playthroughs started in the beginning. Usually about like you get to the main safe house and then you just kinda. But no, I think we're gonna do this the survivor faction when we get to that. You'll know what I mean when they talk about that feature. But because they give you survivors give you, I think the survivors give you zip lines. Okay. Binocular time. Here we go. Let's hit the zip line. Oh. Ooh. Welcome to Villador. Windmills, safe houses, enemies, menus, co-op. Yeah, we get it. I really do. I hope it's good, dude. Reach the bazaar to wait for Hakon. Okay, yeah. So this is kind of where I wanted to wrap this one up. So the safe house is called the bazaar. It's where all the survivors went. What's up, bro? What's good, bro? But damn, we gotta get the frame rate right. This is laggy, huh? With this ray tracing. Here we are, guys. Welcome to Bazaar, the bazaar. Gotta remember this part. I forgot, kind of. So we need to get to this. There's this part in the game where we need to talk to a guy named. I'm not gonna say it. Let me just take a look at this real quick. Say. That mission is gonna be that was insane. Okay, yeah, I remember this. All right. Yeah. Okay. Are they about to? Are we good? Oh yeah. Forgot about this. Alright, so we're in this here. So next one is the only way out. We gotta get to the station and we gotta infiltrate the Peacekeepers Metro. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. But we will do that in the second part. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. And we're gonna try to get this 60 FPS in the open world next time. Alright.